never made it. I might do it for the culture.
Hi, welcome to For the Culture Canada. I'm your host, Deepak Body, and today is February 19th, 2020. Today we have a pretty cool group of guys here that actually reached out to me while I was on the break, but they're finally on the show. I'm talking about 538th Street. They're a group of guys that have come together and create a hip-hop group, but it's not any sort of like conventional thing. It's not Wu-Tang Clan or anything. It's kind of more of like if you were to get live instruments and somebody to rap over top of it, kind of like the NPR Tiny Desk shows. That's kind of the vibe, and it's really sick, actually. It's something that I haven't seen come out of the local area before, so I think it's quite interesting to bring these boys in. So, hey, welcome to the show, guys. Thanks for coming by.
Yo, what's up?
Thanks, man.
Thanks a lot for having us.
No worries. Thanks for coming by. And I wanted to just, first of all, before we kind of get into it, just in a line, just introduce yourselves and just let us know what your role in the band is.
Yeah, all right. My name is Austen. I'm the bass player. I also do vocals.
Hi, my name's Jake.
Oh my god.
And I play guitar.
Get out of here.
Say it.
I'm Waseem and I play drums, actually.
There you go.
My name's Sam and I'm on vocals.
My name's Jake, and I play guitar and sing as well.
Dope. So, now that we've introduced everybody, I want to kind of just know a little brief history about you guys and just sort of where you guys came to be. So, whoever wants to start, I suppose. I mean, where'd you guys grow up, and how did you guys meet each other?
Hey, Jake, you go ahead. Yeah, you
Well,
here's the story.
Me and Sam are brothers, and so we grew up in Kelowna. I think everyone in the band grew up in Kelowna, but Sam and I are brothers, and we grew up in Kelowna as well as Austen and Waseem. But I met Austen at the Okanagan College, taking audio engineering.
Shout out.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
I took that course too.
You did?
Really?
Yeah.
Sweet. When
Yeah.
did you take it?
Oh, man, I took it in 2012.
Okay.
So I'm an old man compared
Yeah,
to you
cool.
guys. Yeah.
Did you take it with Bob?
I did take it with Bob.
Yeah?
How do you know Bob?
Because Corey,
Yeah.
I don't know if you took it with Corey.
Corey came after Bob.
Corey took the course though, so I don't know what year he took the course, but
Oh, he wasn't in my class.
yeah,
Yeah.
interesting. It was probably the year after, and then after he took the course, the following year he was instructing. Yeah, interesting. Well, that's pretty cool that you took the course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Small
so,
world.
And
All of us.
yeah, Sam.
Yeah.
After me and Austin graduated, Sam took it the year after us.
Oh, crazy.
And
So you're the younger brother, obviously?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
gotcha. Okay.
And Waseem went to school for music in Nelson.
Selkirk, yeah.
Yeah, Selkirk College.
Shout out Selkirk.
Shout out Selkirk.
Yeah, so we all kind of have a background in music or whatever,
Right.
post-secondary background, to say that. And then, but yeah, I went on a trip last winter and came back with like a bit of music that I'd been writing beats for Sam while I was taking that course.
Right.
So we were just working on our own music at the time, together, and then we
Sent them our way.
decided to start a band last April, and sent a post
A wanted
out
ad,
to Kelowna musicians on Facebook.
I'm a part of that too.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, and Austin was the only one who responded.
38th Street.
Oh, damn. That's like Brockhampton type stuff right there.
Who's that?
Oh,
Oh, we'll talk about it.
yeah. Well,
Not
Yeah,
important right now.
No.
Talk about it.
damn, that's crazy,
Too many
actually.
people to mention.
Yeah. But damn, that's crazy. So you guys met through the Kelowna musicians group?
Well, no, we had
yeah.
already met because we went to school together.
Oh, okay.
And then I made a post searching for a talented bass player and a
Gotcha.
talented drummer
Gotcha.
on Kelowna musicians to finish off our 4-piece band.
Right.
Me and Sam had some songs together at that
Hey,
point.
Jake,
Yeah.
just wondered, is that actually what you said in the
That's
in your ad.
that's almost word for word. I think
Talent only.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I'm not very talented, but I'll join anyways. I'll give it a shot.
yeah. Yeah, that was the only prerequisite.
Yeah.
And so yeah, then we got together pretty quick and brought in a different drummer than Waseem, and we played with him for majority of the summer. We played a few shows, and then something happened where we lost that drummer. He just still hasn't been found.
Are you serious?
No, he's found. He's doing well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then randomly, while we were in between drummers, I went to Wentworth and was playing some guitar, and was in the ISO booth playing guitar as well. And he opens up the door and he's like, "Hey, baby, how long you been playing some guitar?"
Is that word for word?
Yeah,
It's all very natural.
Yeah. Hey, baby.
Love it.
Well, we got to
first sight.
talking. We got to talking about guitars pretty randomly, and then he started telling me that he is actually a drummer, and he went to school for music and whatever, and he's teaching at Wentworth at the time.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, I was briefly
I see.
teaching there.
Oh, I see. You don't do it anymore, eh?
Well, no, I met these guys, and that kind of all came to a halt.
Oh, okay. All right. That makes sense. Yeah, I gotcha.
538 or die. That's what we live by.
Nothing but.
Well, I could tell with like all the merch you guys are repping, and one of you guys already has a tattoo for it. Like, I get it.
Two of us.
Two
And these
tattoos.
guys are about to get it.
Hey.
And now it's on record.
All right.
on
Well,
record.
big pressure, boys. Big pressure.
It's pressure, yeah.
Yeah. Wild.
So then he came into the bandwagon, and the following day he finished work, came straight over, and me and Sam were just jamming with him for fun, and he was just
Tearing it
like
up.
blowing our minds.
Yeah.
And I was just texting Austen like, "Austen, you have to get here right now." I was sending him videos of this guy, and I was just
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I was
our world was shaking. We were like, "We've done it. We found one.
Dude,
I found the one."
I was driving
It was
down
like-
as I was coming from wherever I was coming to practice, and you're like, you got to get here, man. And I'm like, I'm pulling up, you're sending me videos, and I'm listening to the videos in my car while I'm driving. And I'm like, oh man, I'm like, this sounds so good. I'm like, I got to get there. So that was really cool.
Cool.
Yeah, so like since then we've just like spent so much time on the songs as a band,
Yeah.
because originally Sam and I wrote them, and it was just like a guitar chord progression or a beat that I made like with some MIDI drums and whatever, and then Austen just wrote all these sick bass lines, and then Waz wrote all his sick drum parts, and then together as a band we just manipulated these songs, rearranged them, and
Yeah.
just put a lot of work into them. And yeah, that's like pretty much
It's kind
the
of
history.
crazy how different some of these songs. Like they're still the same songs, but they
just have a lot
from where
more
they were before
to them,
and,
yeah.
like now, it's cool to see how they evolved and
Totally.
whatnot.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy. So you guys went straight into originals. You didn't start off with like a bunch of covers and stuff?
No.
No.
We've gone through 3 covers now
Mm-hmm.
that I don't know, songs we really like, and we know
Yeah.
other people do too, and we have fun playing.
Right.
So we threw about 2 songs in a set list.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but it was only for like live, or just as an added little thing. Like from the gate, it was like Sam and we had been making music before, and that was just like what we kept doing, guitar with vocals, or like
gotcha.
making a beat and Sam would rap to it.
Right.
And then now we just like brought the whole band
Yeah.
element to it.
Yeah, because that's interesting. Because with the way that technology is nowadays, you could have like MIDI instruments, play your whole thing, and then you guys could just be up on stage. But you wanted to have a live band.
Totally.
Yeah,
That was the whole idea behind it.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
like you said, like Tiny Desk was one of like the biggest inspirations to like start this band. Just like to see all these, like pop and rap artists going up there and not just using a beat, like fully bringing in like a 10-piece band and just sounding so sick.
Yeah, 100%.
And like that was like such a drive for starting this band for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Because it has a different kind of vibe to it, right? It's kind of like you chill out to it, right? Rather than just get like really crazy hype for it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what I like about you guys.
Well, it
actually.
depends.
Yeah.
Once
try
you
and get
hear
pretty
once you hear our new EP coming out,
Hey.
you'll have
should be
some.
pretty hype.
Yeah.
Yeah, little okay, cool.
Should be pretty hype.
Yeah.
You got a release date on that?
No, not for anyone to hear.
Soon.
Okay.
Whenever we're done making it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been slaving in the studio. It's been a grind, honestly. We've been like we spent like 4 or 5 days just on drums.
Yeah, 5 like almost 10-hour days every day.
Just
On
Just
one,
on drums.
one song.
on one track.
Damn.
Yeah.
I know the grind. Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Apparently I suck at drumming and can't play to a metronome.
Yeah.
Not even that. We're just spending so much time on like really figuring out
Just
our sound and how we
Yeah.
want to be recorded, and like we're doing it in the bandwagon, which is nice because we can just have unlimited time
Oh, I
rather
see.
than going to like some big studio. But we have everything we need,
Mm-hmm.
but we're just trying to like spend as much time to make it as good as it can be, not only like in that space, but like for the song and
No shortcuts, no settling for anything.
no.
Right.
You know, everything has to be as good as we pictured in our minds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Mm.
Part.
Well, I could see you guys really like believe in that, just because based on how hard you guys have been pushing it on Instagram, how hard you guys are pushing your merchandise on all that already. Like you guys are going hard with it.
Yeah, thanks, bro. We appreciate it.
Where did you guys come up with the name, by the way?
That's
That's for these guys. Yeah.
yeah, that's actually my mom's home address.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
All right.
so it's kind of like the place to be at, you know.
it's more of like
Oh.
an homage to it though, because it's actually 538 Francis Avenue.
Oh.
But I just
Yeah.
slanged it out, you know.
was-
538th Street.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
it's got a nice like ring to it.
Uh,
Yeah.
There's a weird coincidence behind that too.
Yeah. So first off, that was Sam's rapper name.
Oh.
Yeah, before we were a band.
we were a band, and then there was just so much to that name that like that was where I started getting deep into music, and it was just like it kind of meant enough to like really make it the band name, and it was a sweet band name too.
that was where the bandwagon was parked when we actually first became a band. So that was a
yeah.
part of it too.
Mhm.
It just kept building and building up into a point where it really solidified itself as our name.
Mm.
And then Waseem, who I met
Yeah.
at freaking Wentworth out of nowhere. Tell him the story.
Well, okay, so my mom's best friend used to live in that house.
No
her
way.
husband and her family. And
Yeah.
when I was like 5 years old, maybe even younger, we used to go over there a lot and just hang out with their family. They're good family friends of ours. So
Yeah.
it was weird because the first time I went back to that house, it's like, I know this place. You know, I've been here before. I used to hang out here when I was little.
Damn.
and that's the band name, and he just came out of nowhere. Like it was just
And now
like,
they live in that house.
That's
Yeah.
such a
Mom lives in
trip.
that house.
Yeah.
That's such a trip. Damn.
There's been lots of crazy puzzle pieces connect themselves in this band. It's really been cool. Yeah.
I can tell you guys have like a nice cohesiveness between all of you guys.
Oh yeah, bro. It already feels like a family.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I could tell.
Absolutely.
I could tell. And also, tying it back to Brockhampton, that name actually came from the same street that Kevin Abstract actually lived on.
Really? That's
Kevin?
crazy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Kevin Abstract is like the guy that started Brockhampton. He basically reached out on Kanye Tuda, which is like a forum. He's like, hey, does anybody want to start like a band or something? And then a bunch of people reached out, and there's like 10 members now in like this thing. And yeah,
Like a hip hop group.
Oh,
yeah, they're dope. They're dope.
I gotta get cultured over here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hey, it's all good.
That's my job, is teaching these guys a little bit about hip hop, because we're not all
Totally.
hip hop fans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
Well,
I'm a growing fan. I'm a
Yeah.
growing
Yeah.
what do you guys all listen to then? What are you guys' influences?
Start down
I mean,
there.
go yeah, I mean,
fan.
Yeah.
Go first.
I always grew up with rock and roll. But I mean, I branched out for sure. Like I started listening. Like I went on a hip hop kind of stint for a while there and listened to like a lot of Kanye and Slim Shady and I'm some new artists too. But I also love like country, bluegrass. Like I feel like I'm pretty well rounded. So I don't know. I like it all. Yeah.
Okay. Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really peg one thing down for sure.
He's a jazz drummer.
Oh, really?
I'm not disciplined enough to be a jazz drummer per se, but I do love jazz and I do love like world music, like love West African stuff.
Oh, sick.
Love Indian music. Love lots of different stuff, man. It's just
Mm.
love reggae. You know, like,
yeah.
there's just a lot, and then also finding a love for hip hop too. Now,
Right.
These guys.
Yeah.
Always like Beastie Boys, you know, but that's pretty much as far as my hip hop went before.
You sound like a through to through drummer, man. Because like those are like
Bro,
really
he
like
is, I'll
rhythm
tell you that
heavy
much.
genres, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
that's all about the rhythm in those genres.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
yeah. Sam, what do you like?
For me, it's always been heavy around. No, I've never been really big into trap, but some trap's growing on me lately. There's some good stuff, but R&B, Chris Brown and Usher were people I really grew up listening to.
Yeah,
And then as I listened to more rap, it was like more gospel kind of rap, I would almost say, just more uplifting stuff like J. Cole, Chance the Rapper.
yeah.
Like, yeah, stuff that carries heavy soul behind it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
3 is amazing. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful mixtape.
Oh, bro, absolutely. Like, I had that mixtape on repeat for 2 years.
Yeah, I
And
don't
that's
blame
not even
you.
a lie. Like, on repeat, every day.
Oh
It was
man,
crazy.
if you guys ever find a way to cover one of the songs that are on that record, man, I'll lose my mind.
Bro, I will too. Trust me. Yeah. Trust me. We'll find a way. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you play Same Drugs live, I'll cry.
It's the heart.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but Chance has been for years now the main one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
J. Cole too.
J. Cole too, of course.
Yeah.
J. Cole's pretty sweet.
J. Cole's
I can
super
get
sweet.
behind J.
Yeah.
Cole
Oh yeah.
for
His lyrics and everything just insane.
We're waiting for that Cole and Kendrick album already, right?
Bro,
We're waiting
burn
for that
my
to
leather
drop.
tape.
Yeah.
Frig, yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna be sick.
hopefully if it
in
happens.
2040 when it drops.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. Hey, no worries. And yeah, by the way, my first CD I ever owned was 8701 by Usher.
I don't know it too well. You know?
Oh, really? That's the album that had like You Remind Me on it. You're like, you remind me of a girl
Yeah, okay.
that I
Yeah,
that track.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I grew up
banger.
listening to him when I was so young that it was just songs would get stuck in my head, you know, everything melodies from him, everything about that, but I was just growing up influenced by it basically.
Hell yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Dude, man, R&B does not get enough praise around here, to be honest. I just don't think that's something
agree.
that people explore into too much.
No, I totally agree.
It's on the
bro.
come
I mean,
up.
like here in
It
Kelowna
is.
specifically, or
Yeah, Kelowna specifically. Like, even my girlfriend,
Yeah.
man, like, I listen to some R&B, and she's like, oh, it's just not something that she gets into.
Bro, that's how it's
That's
been all my
crazy. You just
life.
need to
Sharing
blast
music,
it
sharing
every
R&B
day.
is hard.
Yeah,
until she's into it.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Dope. And by the way, what do you think of like current day R&B, like alternative stuff nowadays?
I honestly really like some of the stuff like Brent Faiyaz is doing. Like I think he's super sick. And there's a few other names that come to mind. Reese James,
Okay.
super sick. Yeah, on the spot, honestly, I can't think of many, but yeah, a couple guys.
Freaking Lucky Day.
Oh yeah, Lucky
Lucky
Day.
Day.
Holy.
Bryson Tiller even.
Bryson Tiller, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get some get some notes from you boys. In terms of like music, to be honest, I want to get. I definitely want to get some like recommendations from you guys because it sounds like you
bro,
have like a pretty
100%.
diverse.
I don't know if this is R&B, but you ever heard of Barry White?
Yeah, of course.
It's like
that
You
guy.
sound like Barry White.
funk.
Is that the guy that has
Not
like
that
that
cool.
sexy voice, like "Hey, baby"?
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
Yeah, literally.
That's
literally.
show your girlfriend some Barry White. She'll
Yeah.
have no choice, dude.
I think you're right. You know what? I made a mistake my entire life, man. You're totally right. You're totally right.
You're welcome.
And Jake, what about you, man?
Yeah, my main influences over the past like quite a while have been people like Tom Misch and
Right.
Mac Ayres, like bedroom producers,
Right.
people that like just do everything on their own and make incredible music. mainly like neo soul R&B type stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, and her, Daniel
Oh,
Caesar,
dude, yes.
SZA.
Daniel Caesar.
Yeah, SZA. Man,
Like-
I saw SZA live.
Yeah.
During like the TDE championship tour with like Schoolboy, Kendrick, and all those
Yeah.
guys. SZA was the best one. And I've
Oh,
seen
I
Kendrick
believe it.
3 times, but like SZA, man, she's like the best
Yeah.
of all of those guys performing.
Yeah, man, she's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
She's so talented.
Yeah.
And then her is like freaking one of the best musicians like I've ever seen. She's nuts.
Very underrated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Oh,
But like, and yeah, I had her on repeat all summer last year. It was like endless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. good
Even like
summer
some
music.
dude, like he started making his own persona called Him, and he
Oh.
did a response to her first 2 albums and called it Him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. And it was so weird at first, but like I got so into it.
So does he just kind of like cover her music and just like
Similar beats,
right?
just like has the same vibe. And
Okay.
Then it's like a response. It's like the male part because her whole album was kind of a concept, not really. It just had like it was just a relationship, like from like just so many different points of relationships.
Right.
And
right.
so he just had like the response. Like one of her songs is called Focus,
yeah.
and then his response song to that was called Blur.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'm gonna have to check that out. I had no idea.
It's pretty sweet.
Crazy.
The whole concept.
Yeah.
Kind of all about it.
Yeah,
Him and
but
her
she was
gonna
like
have to-
not stoked on him doing it. She's like, go get your own like way. Don't fucking ride my coattails.
Yeah, literally.
But, like-
use my clout.
But I thought it was sick. Like there was a Spotify playlist called like Her and Him. And so you could listen to both of them and it was just like something I just got so into for a while.
Crazy. I had
But,
no
like-
idea.
Yeah.
Huh?
But yeah, for me it's just R&B, neo soul.
Bedroom pop.
Neo soul, baby.
Yeah.
What do you think of Claro?
Never heard of it.
No.
No.
She's like blown up doing just bedroom pop stuff. It's pretty good. It's not bad.
Neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look into her.
Yeah, she plays with bands like Wallows and stuff like that.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
We gotta
cool.
take some music notes from you too, bro.
We're like trailer pop.
Yeah.
We
just out of the trailer, yeah.
don't use the word pop. We're
Pop?
trying to,
No?
We're trying to be the opposite of pop. You know, we're trying to be different.
Trailer hop.
We
Gotcha.
definitely want our music to get onto those pop playlists.
Right. Okay. But without saying it.
But exactly.
Well, no, you know what? Current pop is hip hop.
Mm-hmm. True.
True. Yeah.
Hip hop is pop
Pop
nowadays.
is just popular
because
music.
It's like it's definitely the number one grossing genre right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it
100%.
probably will be for a long time. And people are just doing different versions of hip hop. Like
Mm-hmm.
even the R&B artists it's all like having infusions of like the modern trap vibe. Like a lot of it has trap drums. Like
Yeah.
most of hers music is like a trap beat, and like it's so sick. I think.
Hell yeah. So does that mean that you guys are gonna go in that kind of way where you have like the 808 kind of sound to it, or do you just kind of want to keep it a little
We
more
want to
natural?
keep it natural for sure, and like
Probably split the difference kind of thing, right?
yeah, like we'll be using live instruments for like probably everything,
Mm-hmm.
but we'll just be maybe garnering our tones
Yeah.
in that direction, but not like trying to sound like them just because that's what we think would sound sick. Like we want like big mixes, I think.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We want our songs to just sound full, not just like a live off the floor band recording, you know.
Right. Totally.
We're
totally.
gonna probably do a lot more than just our 4 parts on every song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
yeah.
have-
help fill it out a little bit.
Right. So you guys are mostly, I mean, Sam, you're mostly just rapping on the tracks. I haven't seen you guys live yet, unfortunately. And I have listened to your Christmas song. Now, one thing I wanted to ask is that, given that I haven't listened to you guys, do you explore singing in the band very much?
I do, yeah.
Yeah?
I think I almost sing in every song. You know what? There's definitely a couple where I don't sing,
Right.
but I sing a lot of hooks along with these two.
Yeah.
And yeah, I also just have a lot of singing verses. I really like exploring with melodic verses and such.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So you guys are a very young band still. You guys have a lot of places to go yet. Now, currently speaking, you guys are known as like the hip hop sort of band, but where do you guys see yourself going with this current EP and like beyond that?
Just gonna keep making music.
Yeah, just kind of
Just,
see where it
it's
goes.
literally
It's really hard to say
Yeah.
for certain. It's one of the big things we found too with like all this recording we've been doing lately and stuff is we're still finding our sound. I
Right.
think
Yeah.
it's safe to say we're still.
Yeah, we're finding like our recorded sound. I think our live sound is like for our
dialed in,
parts,
yeah.
it's pretty dialed
We
in.
definitely have a
Yeah.
live sound, but in terms of in the studio, we're still trying to really like we got the meat and potatoes of it, but now we're just getting like
Now we
Fine
just need the,
tune,
no,
fine
just need the
tune it.
celery and the carrots,
the
right?
peas
Yeah.
and the
Peas and the
carrots.
carrots.
Trying to find that gravy on top.
Yeah.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course,
Gravy.
of course,
Yeah,
of course.
totally. And like, yeah, this music that we're doing now, all the stuff that we play live, I think we have like 13 songs or something, and we have a few more that are unfinished. But like, a lot of our music is still, every time we play it, we feel something and we change it, or it keeps evolving as
Evolving, yeah.
time goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that's pretty much what we have on the horizon, is just continually like working these songs, massaging out what we have, and then building new songs, and then they pretty much will go through the same process. We'll keep playing them live and keep massaging them out over some time, and then just keep releasing EPs. Maybe once we make it big, we'll release an album.
Hey.
Once we have some funding behind us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. And we're moving to Quebec in August.
Oh, seriously?
That's the plan.
Oh, so Quebec City, Montreal.
Montreal.
Yeah. I think you guys would do quite well there, just because I know they're a little bit more alternative to their music scene compared to how Kelowna is, and even
Yeah.
maybe even Vancouver, right?
Yep.
It's very, very like indie and rock and metal here.
Yeah.
And Vancouver, I'd say.
Yeah.
I think there's or it's hip hop.
The hip hop's
But
like
it's-
hard though here,
Yeah.
right? It's not.
It's hard and it's beats.
It's a lot of trap
Mhm.
simulated. Yeah, just a lot of stuff through your DAW. You know, you just play it on speakers and rap to backtracks.
Yeah,
And
literally.
I feel like that's kind of what people want to see in Kelowna. You know,
Mhm.
they want to go watch their close friends
Yeah.
just up on stage and
Yeah.
just like rocking out.
Energy,
Yeah.
Energy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which we do have. Not saying we don't have it. It's just a different feeling in a way, almost.
I think there's just a good
We don't have
scene.
backing tracks.
Yeah. yeah.
Yeah.
There's just a good scene for hip hop here because of like, I guess what happened in like high school. All the kids just started doing it, and them and all their friends have just continued to grow. Like Miggs and his whole gang, they've
Yeah.
built like a massive hip hop scene.
They have, yeah.
And-
Miggs, man, he's a hustler. That
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, bro. He's been working.
I mean, I grew up in Rutland, and I haven't seen anybody work that hard in high school, to be honest.
Totally.
I haven't seen anybody do anything that cool or crazy with music, and so shouts out to Miggs.
Yeah, straight
Yeah,
up. bro.
seriously.
Kid made a name for himself as a business. That's a
Yeah.
And there's not that for like much live music here. The live scene is not like, as far as venues go, there's not a ton of amazing venues here,
Yeah.
but like, yeah, it's definitely
You can only
it's
play at
definitely a good
Fernando's so many
starting
times.
spot, and like great, like
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Kelowna. It's just
No.
not as vibrant, I guess, as
Exactly.
we would like it to be.
yeah, there's-
Right.
Right?
yeah.
Right.
there's-
I mean-
We want to be exposed to, or at least me personally, that's what I'm really getting stoked for in Montreal, is just getting slammed with all this great live music and,
Yeah.
and whatnot.
totally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you guys gonna like brush up on your French?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oui, oui.
Waseem already speaks French.
Oh, okay.
Petit
Pretty-
peu.
Petit
Petit peu.
Yeah, we're all gonna be fluent by August.
Or
Cross your fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cross your fingers. Yeah, that's dope.
6-month plan working Duolingo.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
shout out
yeah.
to Duolingo.
Sponsored by Duolingo. Actually, no, it's not.
Is that that big like phone book thing
No, it's
that
like an app
is
where
on
you,
all the TV ads? Like late night
I don't
you
think
know,
so.
1 a.m. 15-minute long commercial for like this book that will teach you any language you want to know?
No. That's not the one.
Is that Rosetta Stone you're talking about?
No, that's
Is it-
Rosetta
is it
Stone.
No, that
Is
That is Rosetta Stone.
Probably.
Isn't it a
Yeah,
book?
Rosetta
Okay.
Stone.
Yeah, Rosetta Stone's a book. Yeah, I think so.
I've never used that.
I think
Rosetta
it's a
Stone.
website now, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Used to be an old book.
It's an old wise tale book or something. I don't know.
in every language.
Yeah.
But I think it's cool. You know, my sort of like observation here is that when it comes to anything kind of like cool and creative, there's always a ceiling that it hits when it comes to Kelowna. Because as you start playing more and more shows, you start to kind of like wear yourself thin, and then people stop going to see you guys just because like
Totally.
you guys, you can only have so much spot to play here. So I think it's only natural that you guys move to somewhere else, especially like Quebec, man. Like I don't know a whole lot of bands that moved over there. A lot of people I know switch over to like Vancouver.
City,
that was
Yeah.
the original plan.
Mm.
Yeah, the original plan was Van, and
Vancouver.
Waz kept saying, "No, dude, let's go to Quebec. Let's go to Montreal." And I was like, "Oh no, it's a little weird."
Why Montreal, man?
It's cool, dude.
Yeah,
It's got I don't know. It's just for everything that I've heard from a lot of it from my teachers actually at Selkirk. They're saying, yeah, Vancouver's cool. You know, you got Seattle, it's close by, and you go a little further south, you got California. But they always kept telling me all the heavies in Canada are in Montreal. You
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
New York's right there.
Mhm.
You know, Boston's right there. Chicago's right there. And then the East Coast, like Halifax, is nearer, right? Like, so it's just a bigger hub.
True.
I guess you could say.
Very true. And you know what? Mac DeMarco actually got his start in Montreal. He's an
Really?
Edmonton boy, but he went to Montreal and kind of got big from there.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
So I think band for your kind of sound, it's not a bad way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
cheap
no.
over there, too.
Is it?
Rent is so cheap. That was another big thing.
yeah. That
What?
once I heard that and like started considering like, I also thought like came to the conclusion that living in a place similar to Europe would be dope. And
Hey,
you're still in
yeah.
Canada. Like,
Yeah,
it's so
true.
sick. And
Still make money.
we can have a nice place, make the same amount of money at a day job there, and have a nice place together with like a backyard, nice parking space for $400 a person.
There
Our
you
own
go.
bedroom. Yeah. In the
Yeah.
downtown of Montreal. Like
Man, can I join you guys'
Yeah.
band?
Yeah.
Like, can I do
Come
this
on.
too?
We'll get a 5-room house.
the only downside is you got like 10-month winters.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be cold, but
Yeah.
It's okay.
it'll be worth it.
Yeah.
The summers will be steamy.
Yeah.
Super steamy.
Pile up on your vitamin D, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. By the way, I would love to see you guys have like like when I was growing up, I used to go see like hardcore punk shows a lot, right? And so like that sort of stuff. And so they always did like 7-inch vinyl records and stuff like that. And so I think with your guys' aesthetic, that would actually be like sick.
Bro, I would love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
We'll
yeah.
definitely be doing that.
Yeah.
And Carbons did that.
Oh, did they?
right? Yeah.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
I had no
that's pretty
idea.
cool.
Crazy. But yeah, no, that'd be dope. I think you guys would do quite well with that, actually. Yeah.
Once we get a little bit more established,
Yeah.
I send it on something like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once we get our
Once
once we
again,
get our
probably
music
do
figured
the-
out, like there's gonna be a process, dude. Like making this as good as we want it is probably gonna be pretty hard.
Right. Well, there's a point where it's like perfect and then good enough. You have to kind of be able to figure that out.
Yeah.
Right. But I know as an artist, though, you want it to be like as perfect as possible.
Yeah.
And honestly, I trust you guys' intuition. I'm sure you guys will figure it out just fine.
Well, it's gonna be nice working all together so that we can honestly just talk to each other when it gets to a certain point and be like, you know what, is this the limit? Like,
Yeah.
or can we keep working on it? You know, we're not just by ourselves where it's just like, hey, can't give up kind of thing.
Right. I'm excited to see how your sound changes actually when you guys move to Montreal, because the thing is your environment really affects the way that you are. And that'll show itself, I think, in your playing.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think our music has a lot of beach vibe to it. which for me has been influenced, at least in my lyrics, I feel, which has definitely been influenced by Kelowna and
Yeah.
Hawaii, my parents growing up and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
And
do
I
you-
also hope we're like 10 times better musicians
Yeah.
Dude,
by that time.
we'll,
Maybe
we'll,
we'll just.
we'll be humbled in Montreal. No
Oh,
doubt.
yeah, for
That'll
sure.
just push us to be even better. Right?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
That'll be cool.
By the way, what do you guys' parents think of all this? Getting the tattoos, moving all the way to Montreal with the boys, getting it all
When
done.
when I told my folks I joined a hip hop band, they were like, "What? You did what?"
Well,
They have something against hip hop. I don't know what it is, but they kind of came around.
Oh,
when
they
saw us
did.
play live.
Yeah.
yeah.
They like
came
us.
out and
Yeah, came support the
Yeah,
band.
they've been
Hell
solid
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Grandpa hates hip hop.
Oh.
He came out and he said we were pretty all right for a hip hop band. So
That sounds something.
The same
Shout
stuff,
out
I'd say.
Grandpa.
Hey.
love you, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Especially with your family being Indian too, that's pretty damn sick.
Well, these were the white ones.
I see. Okay, all right.
Really not too sure what my Indian family thinks about. They know about it, but they haven't really said. They just said go for it. Basically, it's,
Seriously?
well,
Damn.
yeah, I know, which is kind of a big deal, honestly, because I think it's a lot of them. Kind of, they know that I was raised here,
Mm-hmm.
born here, and
Yeah, yeah.
lived the majority of my life here. So they've really been really relaxed on kind of the expectations.
Right. My mom was not relaxed with us. Like when I started playing the guitar, my mom was like, "Oh, you're gonna become a junkie," and I'm like, "What? Do you know who I am?" I'm like, "I'm just playing guitar here. Chill, mom.
See,
Seriously."
that sounds about right. But no, they've been really good about the whole thing.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
So super blessed that way for sure.
Yeah, you're very lucky for that, man. I wish it was that easy
Yeah.
for me. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially with Indian families, man. They're always like, "Hey, I want you to go be a lawyer or a doctor or something."
Oh yeah. Well, for me, I think it was kind of in the hopes and dreams that I'd take over the business.
Oh, gotcha.
But
It's 5:38 or die.
yeah, exactly.
There you go.
They're gonna just have to deal with my younger brother, and hopefully he makes them happy.
Noah, stepping up to the plate.
Maybe 538 will take over the business.
There
Then
go.
you guys have a business.
We're gonna be selling, slinging jewelry on this.
Hey,
side.
that
Yo!
wouldn't be a bad investment.
That's a
Yeah.
great.
good.
Yo,
I'd take
actually,
it.
we changed the name.
Yeah, 538 Jewelers.
at 538th Street. I think that in itself is just like a sick jeweler name, actually.
Yeah, 538th Street. Yeah.
Yeah.
Designer brand.
I like
boys.
the name.
Yeah, that's a
designer
clean
music.
name.
You like it?
I think it's so clean.
Sweet.
Especially with
bro.
the aesthetic, like I don't know. I think in a lot of ways, like cursive can be kind of like just not that great looking, but you guys pulled it off though. Like real talk, I'm not even just saying that.
Are you talking about that?
Like, yeah, I'm talking about the logo in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cursive
Dude.
generally does not look good, but you guys pulled it
Don't
off.
Do you want to know how that
Don't
logo?
tell him.
Okay, so
What?
I'm telling you, me and Sam were going to get the tattoos.
Yeah.
The morning, it was totally spontaneous, no appointment or anything.
Yeah.
We didn't have a logo for the band at all at
Okay.
the time.
All right.
We wanted 538th Street tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
So we pulled up Canva, which I do all our posters on,
Right.
and we start going through the fonts, through the script fonts,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and we just come up with Italiano.
Italiano,
Type
baby.
in 538th Street,
It's our
Hey.
secret weapon.
and we got the tattoos the next hour, and it's been our logo since.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
We
Yeah,
just
so-
like a Canva font. Yeah, we just like looked through script font after script font like for probably 10 minutes and then went and got tattoos an hour after that. And then it's been our logo ever since.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We got another
Really
logo
stunned.
done up, so now we got
and then
two
the eight-
logos.
Yeah.
Right.
The 8 with the 2 hands.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I saw that. Yeah, yeah. How'd you guys
Yeah.
come up with that?
I was just thinking. I was on Canva, just messing around with stuff.
It's dope.
Yeah, thanks.
It's also clean.
yeah.
It's also
well,
clean.
I just had 3 different images, like an 8, went through like a million different 8s and
Mm-hmm.
infinity signs and whatever I could find to put hands in.
Right.
And it didn't look awesome, but it was kind of cool. So then Hillary Shell from Weird Dudes, she redrew it
Okay.
and made it look nice and clean.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Shouts out.
Shout out, weird.
Shout out to
Seriously.
Weird Dudes. Thank you, Hillary.
Big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. It's cool to see you guys pushing merch so hard, so fast already. Actually, I think that's dope.
Yeah, sweet. Thanks a lot,
I think
bro.
that's crazy.
Yeah, we really like our stuff so far.
Mm-hmm.
It's been really cool. We started simple with t-shirts and long sleeves with just the 538 patch on the chest, and we just really got hungry for something really cool that we knew would sell.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we all kind of put in an idea and came up with these hoodies and these hats, and we got some new stickers with the new logo.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're really happy with everything.
Sick.
Yeah, check out merch.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Definitely check out their merch. Do you guys have a website that you
We
guys
do, yeah. 538streetband.com.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Simple.
You know what's kind of funny though is we do really only have one song out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go and buy a hat. or like a hoodie or a t-shirt or a sticker, you know.
You know what? Like, that you're right. I was trying to like research you guys. You guys have the one song.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
And it's a
We're making people
Yeah.
out of all
making
things.
people hungry for it.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I respect that.
It's like, honestly, merch is such a great investment
Mm-hmm.
because you can, like,
keeps you warm.
yeah, you can make
True.
like 75% profit as long as
Well, that's what you mean.
yeah, not in that way. No, but yeah, like, not to like, I don't know. There's tons of benefits to merch.
Uh-huh.
Like, you make clothing that like you enjoy for
Mhm.
one. You like the look of it or whatever, and then people wear it. That's marketing for your band or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you can actually make a decent profit off of it. And yeah, as long as you got the money in the bank, then freaking send
Go
it.
for
I guess
it.
Which-
really is just another creative avenue, really.
Totally.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Like,
It very much is.
Yeah, and it gives our band some awareness on like the visual side of things.
Totally. There's a professionality to it.
just
If
so
that's
yeah,
the right
important
word.
Professionality.
today. It
Yeah.
seems like.
Professionality.
Professionalism.
Yes.
I don't
There's professionalism to it.
Yeah.
Professionality. But once-
Professionalism.
Yeah,
That's what you're
okay,
going for.
okay, yeah.
But once we
Yeah.
once we got the merch done, like, and Jackson Parker from Clear Glass,
Shout out Clear Glass.
Hey, he's our
been
boy,
doing a lot
yeah.
of stuff for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so once we got those photos of our merch done, our Instagram looked so much better.
Yeah, we're really working on our social
Everything's
media
just
game. for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
And I just want to make a point too that we really wanted our merch to like actually look good. Like I wanted to be able to wear it. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like,
Totally. I wear merch every day.
well,
There you go.
It's like,
Yeah.
what's
There you
the
go.
point of
Every
making?
but yeah, but we really wanted it to be
Just-
proud of like the look that it had, and so we did put a lot of work into like doing different colors and stuff. And like the colors, like when we really started changing things up, like people loved it.
Mhm.
Like it was really cool to see it pop off, and people were like, "Man, this is like an awesome shirt. I didn't even know this was a band shirt. Like I just buy this, right?" It's like perfect,
Boom.
right? Yeah. So
that's cool.
I don't know. I was always proud of that.
Yeah. Totally.
Sick. Well, I'm glad to hear it. I have one other question for you guys. What would you guys do if this didn't pan out?
Oh man, that's not
It
even.
will.
It's
die, I
not
guess.
even. Yeah.
38
It's
or
not even.
die.
Yeah, it's not even an option.
Yeah.
Not- oh.
Not an option, bro. And that's the truth.
All right.
I
Yeah.
don't
Well,
don't
we
think
all
about
know
a future without
we all
these
know what
boys
you
in it
do,
at this
Sam.
point. That's for sure.
Sick.
You know,
I
we're
like
gonna
that.
we're gonna rock out for a long time, even if they don't want us to.
I like it.
Sam's the candy man. He's fine. He's got all these other things.
got his-
I
he's got
wish.
his ducks in a row.
I wish.
I don't think we would be doing music, and I can't imagine what would stop this. But
Mhm.
But if you had to like pick something, what?
like, are you saying like, what if it
So-
didn't
so-
ever happen, or what if this stopped out of nowhere, like, or we had a breakup or something?
Yeah. What if you guys broke up?
We'd get back together.
Well, me and Sam are brothers, so
Dinner-
You're stuck with
Fam-
it.
family dinner would be awkward. That's for sure.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
No,
Just haven't really considered it as an option at this point.
no
so I
we're
don't think we
fully
need to.
invested in.
Probably
and we're-
just do concrete.
No, dude.
Keep playing drums until you find a new hip hop band.
Yeah.
No,
Hey, that's
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, we're invested, man.
I think we would all just keep doing music, and who knows what would happen. But right now, it's like, honestly,
going good.
even if our music doesn't catch on for 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, we know how like good it is, or how much we have poured into it, and like we love it so much that we feel like everybody has to just hear it.
People will
And,
be
like,
able to relate.
It's like
you know?
we will spend as long as it takes until
Well, you guys are like what, like 20, 21, like around that age, right?
yeah,
It should go
20,
down.
20
yeah.
through 24.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say 21, but I just turned 22 actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I know. I
forgot
keep
about
thinking
that
I'm
for some
19.
reason.
And
Happy
Sam
belated,
just turned
boy.
20.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, I mean, given how like sick modern medicine and technology is, you guys have at least 150 years. So
Yeah.
keep at it.
Yeah, might be able to live
Keep
forever.
going.
Then it's really 5:38 or die, right?
Yeah, literally. That's dope, though. I respect that, man. You guys are like a great group of people, and I hope that you guys get exactly what you want. And trust me, we'll be watching. We'll be seeing. We'll see how this
Thanks,
goes.
man.
Hey,
you.
thanks
We'll
so
see how this
much,
goes.
bro.
Yeah. One last question. Do you guys have any questions for me at all?
Yeah, I do actually.
What's up?
Do you know Deepak Chopra?
Yeah,
Man.
love
You know how
guru.
many, okay, real talk. You know how many white people say that to me every single time.
Sorry.
He's not white, though.
Yeah.
No, I know that. I know that. But I'm just saying. There's this one time that I had this like crush on this girl in college, and she came up to me, and I introduced myself, and she was like, "Hey, do you know Deepak Chopra?" And I instantly was like, "I don't have a crush on you anymore." Not actually, but like still though, it's like
Total turn off, eh?
I don't know,
I regret
man.
saying it already.
Imagine hearing the exact same joke every single time you go to meet somebody. It just like,
Yeah. I feel
Yeah,
Yeah.
it gets old. It gets old fast. Eh?
yeah.
Bro, just having the name Sam growing up, it was always, hey, do you like green eggs and ham?
that. I'm gonna use
That's
that.
enough.
Oh,
That's
you done
enough.
rock the boat now, Sam.
I actually have a question. Do you plan on moving out of Kelowna with this, For the Culture?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Hell yeah.
For the Culture Canada.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you can't move out of the
Hey.
country.
Well, that's kind of also a good thing and a bad thing. To be honest, I love the States. I love the United States so much. Like every time I go there,
Whoa
like
now.
what? Okay, maybe this is like treason for me to say this, but like every time I go into the States though, like just people are just so nice to me. Everybody's just so sick. And just like the vibes are insane. Like I went to see Kendrick in Washington D.C. in
Holy,
2015,
Yeah.
and it was
That is
beautiful.
crazy.
It was actually for his To Pimp a Butterfly album, right? So that came out. I was going through some like stuff after a breakup. I just spontaneously went to Washington to see him live, play the whole album, which is like this jazz album with live instruments.
Oh,
And it was
sick.
and it was in this like jazz theater. It was built in the 20s specifically for jazz music. It was so amazing.
That's awesome.
And just meeting every single person, like from the moment that I landed to the moment of leaving, every single person that I talked to was just super nice. And
That's sweet.
and just I don't know, the air felt different, the vibes were just different. Even just eating breakfast, I was just like, these people noticed me like enjoying it and taking pictures of my food and stuff, and they started talking to me, and I was telling them about how like I went through this like breakup and stuff. I felt bad, and they're like, "Oh, don't worry, man, you'll be good." Like all this stuff. Everybody's just sick.
Bro, that's sweet. And that's only Seattle. There's lots more places to go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lots more
Washington
of
D.C.
that.
by the way.
Washington's
DC.
beautiful.
Oh,
DC.
sorry.
No worries, I should have specified, but like, yeah, no, every place has been sick. Every time I go to the U.S., man, I'm just like, California's sick, New York is sick, Washington D.C. is sick. So to be honest, I was thinking about moving over to Toronto eventually, just because I find to be honest, I haven't really been there, but the idea of being only 4 hours away from New York is dope.
Yeah.
And also, you're right. Like the way that everything is just, there's a big hub around there. You're right. Halifax
Yeah.
is over there. Montreal is very nearby. Boston, Chicago, all that stuff. I'm just like, I don't know. It feels to me more like
It's a good place to be.
a cultural like zone versus Kelowna, which is fine. It's cool, but I just kind of get like bored of this place. To be honest. You know?
I totally understand that.
Yeah, it's like so much.
Especially culturally, right? Like,
Yeah, and that's what
The
I was
landscape
gonna
is
say,
like number one. That is that is what we pride Kelowna on and BC in general. But as far as culture, it's like there is also incredible landscape out east.
True.
But like the culture is just lacking here compared to out east.
True.
Yeah.
It is-
And plus, out here, it's way harder to get Atlantic lobster than it is down east. So,
There you go.
I want to try some Atlantic lobster. Real talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I want
so
to
you're
do.
following your taste buds.
Literally, man. I love food so much. I love food like a lot.
That's what you were saying upstairs.
Yeah. I just want to like indulge, man. I just want to go and eat as much as possible.
Yeah.
So,
Dude. Food's
Awesome.
good stuff.
hell yeah.
Good luck with that.
Hell yeah. You know what? You know, what'd be cool is that like if we all end up finding ourselves like down East Coast in like a year or two, we should all just get food or something.
That would be
You know,
awesome.
Just try some new stuff.
That would be awesome.
Absolutely.
It's
Yeah.
a date.
Yeah.
It's a date.
It is a date. Anyway, I don't really have very many other questions. Do you guys have any last words or anything?
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Appreciate
thanks.
it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Glory be to God. God bless.
Thank you for reaching out. You guys are amazing people. I really hope the best for everything that you guys do in your future. I hope for lots of great health and prosperity.
Hey, thank you so much,
you.
bro.
Thanks.
Hell yeah.
And same to you, absolutely, bro.
Thank you.
You're
Appreciate
an
that.
infectious person. This For the Culture Canada is gonna do hot stuff.
Thank
bro.
you. I appreciate
Ladies
that.
is very
Oh, yeah.
charismatic, if you couldn't tell already.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I just need to put these episodes out now. Yeah, anyway, I want to just say also thank you so much to the listeners for listening to the show. Make sure that you follow 538 Street on all platforms. Doesn't matter if you have Apple Music or not. Follow them on there and Spotify and on Instagram and Twitter.
Everywhere.
YouTube.
Everywhere.
Follow
Our website,
everywhere.
Yeah. All that.
Buy
jazz.
their merch. Listen to their Christmas song, even though it's not Christmas. And
It's bigger than Christmas. I keep saying this. It's bigger than Christmas.
Let's not go down this.
Okay,
Like a rabbit hole.
and if you ever find yourself getting tattoos to support the band, please DM them and show them.
Absolutely.
do it. Do it. We'd
Wow.
love to see
We'll
it.
really have to get him.
Yeah, now we really If a fan has someone and we don't, we're in
Yeah,
some.
that's
We're in
bad.
some beef.
And make sure that you follow For the Culture Canada on all platforms: Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. We also have a YouTube channel as well that you can follow us at. The link is in our bio currently. And I'm your host, Deepak Body, and thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a good rest of your day. See ya.